Hey, this is Robin Cooper with Equip 222. Thank you so much for coming to the Curriculum Open House. I know that some of you who did not attend, well, it was a curriculum peak. But for those of you who did not attend a traditional open house, you still have some questions. I'm going to quickly run through what I think you need to help you with some of those logistics. So bear with me. Equip 222 was founded with, how can I present this and make this bigger? Here we go. Okay, hang on. Okay, it's the scripture. In him, you also are being built together into a dwelling place for God by the Spirit. That's Ephesians 2:22. And there's a lot on YouTube that you can get information about the culture and our heart and our motivation for the homeschool group. I want you just to see the faces of Danielle and Deidre. They're our co-leaders in California. Danielle is the wonderful woman who co-founded Equip with me, and Deidre, God just lifted her up very quickly to leadership as well. We are looking for more leaders for Atlanta as well, and that does not come by, what would you call it, like self-election. It's more like God will slowly highlight or quickly highlight leadership as he goes on. And it would be confirmation both from the leadership team, but also on your side, of course. Okay, so typically what we go through in an open house is the objective, goals, the equip difference, our community, background of classical and principal approach, classes, curriculum, offerings, and next steps. I'm going to breeze over a lot of this for brevity, because you got a lot of that today. But equip is different because we are led by the Holy Spirit. We put the Bible first and center. We recognize that our children inherit a spiritual heritage from parents. So we're proactive in seeing that used and seeing that known. And I hope they made that clear today as well. We have spiritual covering through Revival Valley, but now also through Eastgate Church as well. We have mentorship through the Foundation of American Christian Education. You can look at face.net for more information about that. It's just like it sounds, face.net. And I did not talk about this today, but I'm going into the final year I'm closing out a master teacher certification with the Foundation of American Christian Education. In July, I expect to be done with that certification, and I'm very excited about that. We do parent equipping sessions. That's the parent training. We offer many tailor-made lessons. That's what, for example, I'll develop this summer. I talked a little bit about how science is going to happen. We look for prayer partners. We want rich local community. You may not have gotten this today, but I am interested in families that where the women want to get together and have ladies' nights or brunch, and the men want to get together and the children get together on the side to do play dates and things like that. We're working out the needs of the families and kids together, academic, character, spiritual, physical, and so on, relationship-wise. Our teaching methods, you got that today, was principal approach, which is biblical or Hebraic classical, and also Christian classical. We are seeking Georgia accreditation and working on dual enrollment opportunities for high schoolers with TOCOA, and that's very exciting. Let's see. So typically what we'll go into is expectations of parents, but you did get that today where every family is expected to lead or assist in some way and also to serve in a blessing role. You can have experience homeschooling or not. We are teaching from a biblical worldview. You need at least one child in 1st through 10th grade. We're using those classical methods and principal approach methods for teaching. And we did talk about our sick policy today. Like, just don't come sick. If you're sick, stay home. I'm not going to tell you to wear a mask, and don't tell me to wear a mask, but if you're sick, stay home. We'll work through those things. Please look at the YouTube videos online. You can go to @equip222. When you get on YouTube, search @equip 222 to find those. There's a lot more information about us there. So we run a 35, sometimes 36-week calendar from Tuesday and Thursday, starting in August and ending in mid-June. And I will send out a calendar to you so you can look at that and see how it fits in your schedule. We have lots of party weeks, 5 party weeks, orientation week. We close with a party as well. We like to celebrate together. So that is important. We have some key dates you can keep in mind: planning sessions, parent equipping sessions, orientation week, back to school party, family retreats, end of year parties, but then plenty of breaks because we know we need breaks. Here is a sample day, and this can shift based on your community, but like Heather, you were saying, what does that really look like for my kids, for example? You can just envision, we do shift this based on who's on campus, but we always open with a morning assembly that starts with worship and a devotion, followed by a little recess and a snack. Then we have blocks, and we're working on a block schedule where, depending on the age of your child, we'll determine where they are in their activity. And we have lunch together. We're doing some subjects on a loop schedule, and it's all in one room. The oldest kids are gathering together for more schoolwork at this time in the afternoon, and the younger kids, a lot of times, often are playing in the afternoon. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of this, of topics that we recommend for different grades. I know that Abby is older, so I'll talk with you on the side for Abby and how to develop that high school map for her. Okay, let me skip through some of this. Class leader roles, Heather, you asked about what do you need? And so you can pick from this list. History's covered. We have some of Logic of English covered. That is spelling and reading and handwriting. We have science mostly covered. We need help with either memory work or devotion time or physical education. We need help with classical math. We have history covered. Could have help with literature for the kindergarten through 6th graders. You could do crafts for younger kids. There's lots of room for help. And this is more about seeing where you're comfortable and where you think God has led you to do something. And also for example, like Carol and Ed, you can consider doing something more administration, or Ed, you might, on the day that you can come, the portion that you can come, have something that you're passionate about and can bring. So that's open for discussion. We also, every family takes a blessing role. We want somebody planning ladies' nights out or men's gatherings, helping plan our parties. Doing a yearbook. Renee offered to do the yearbook, which I love. And we have a beautiful yearbook every year that you can customize for your family as well. And I think that's important. So take a screenshot of this. We have blessing roles that we fill as well. Okay, let's see. You can hear more about classical and principal online. This is an example of a principal approach Hebraic classical lesson. These are some principal approach methods that we use that you could find on our website as well. Okay, Heather, you asked about what is the investment. So the fees per family, it's $1,000. This can be paid broken up in 2 semesters. There's a $100 non-refundable application fee, $300 supply fee, $200 facility fee, $400 history and science like lab. And then you'll have independent expenses. Our background check is more than $70. It ended up being $119 per adult. Every adult that's on our campus needs a background check. You're going to estimate about $300 for leading a class. I don't want you going over $300. If you are approaching that or anticipating that, we should talk about how to keep your costs lower. That does not include consumables, student books, helping for parties. Any training that you want from face.net that's for you. And then when you're helping to lead or support a class, you may say, oh, let me, supply this for the class that you're not leading in, you're just supporting or helping. There is Claritas fees. I can send an email that will help you break down and anticipate costs a little bit. We recommend Dynamis, which is the speech and debate club. You can take scan this QR code in your phone and see when that's happening. There are some information sessions. Ooh, they ended. But if you want information from Robin Axelbird, I highly, highly recommend that our kids that are middle school and up get into speech and debate. Okay, and what I will do at this point is, I will share with you the next steps. By June 1st, we want applications back. We do reference checks. We do background checks. There's an online form you'll fill out. We do family interviews. Those character references and work references are not to screen anybody out. It's to help the leadership help you. And we do parent interviews because you're also vetting how you fit and where you fit. So those interviews that happen in the month of June will just help you with where you belong in EQIP and how you can best help and help us anticipate the needs of your kids also. We want you to determine where you're going to lead or assist by July 1st. We have 2 planning meetings in July and a meeting in August. That's on the calendar, but we're probably going to shift the meeting in August because there's a birthday in August that we don't want to meet on a birthday if we don't have to. And then parent equipping meetings probably will happen once a month. We have in the past had them happen every quarter, or they can happen every other month. It depends what the needs are. I will follow up with a link to an interest survey. You can have the link for the application if you think you want to apply. Then we would have a parent interview and do those character references and background checks. And then we also have, last thing is we have a group online on Facebook where we would love to see if we can get together on the side and just get together and play and hang out during the summer. So you can join that Facebook group as well. I really appreciate everybody coming today. I will follow up with emails with things that I think that would be helpful to you. And I hope that this helps you as well. Take care.